Hi, I'm Mike Sharkwriter, and today we'll be talking about Star Trek Online news, and let's start with the first bit of news that came out this week, because we're covering from Sunday the 7th to Sunday the 14th. So, on Monday the 8th, we got Do You Believe in Those Winch Now, which is the fourth event in the year-long TFO campaign to get you a free ship. Now this event gives you a free. Can give you the Sunpack Energy Rebounder for the entire account. To get the ship, you'll need to do at least 14 TFOs of either the two following. To get the Sunpack Energy Rebounder, you need to do the area Sunpack or the carburation remove 14 times once a day for the duration of this event. This event will last 3 weeks, so you'll have enough time to complete it and earn extras. Now, the area Sunpack is a ground TFO and is good if you have a ground build or just wants to, but you can try and survive with that. The alternative is the Combustion Ruse Space TFO. This is basically where you have to defend the Combustion Ruse from various dangerous waves of enemies, and the event versions is basically end round after you complete round 7 for the area Sunpack and round 6 the Carburation Maroon. If you've done it before, there'll be very little difference. I mean, I will point out that this, unlike the area Sunpack and the Carburation route, normally is impossible to fail. You'll be your infinite untimed event will be disabled because it's what it is, and each completion will have a choice of mark box, so you can actually complete it if you want. Both TFOs will have their cooldowns, of course, removed, so basically you can run them back to back if you so wish. But the details will be, of course, be in the journal under the events tab. And this is always a bit forget to update it. I remember that the progress is shared between every character on your account, so and you as well. So and this is the fourth event of this event campaign. This is going to be probably the one where a lot of people will be picking up their ships this event campaign. But if by getting the event campaign, you'll be able to get the Sunpack Energy Rebounder. This is the only shot we've got of it. It looks like a wall in front of the players. And I can't really describe too much about it because it's really a description of Sunpack Energy Rebounder. It was designed from technology with the area Sunpack holodeck simulation and adapted for real-world applications. The kit is capable of delivering power laser capable of quick destructions. Their design was of a like of Sunpack, a Klingon Emperor real chronos in ancient times, and famously laid siege to Tung Bay, where he on the entire population massacred. Upon activation, 2 stationary turrets are deployed facing each other and allow the rebounder to fire. Enemies caught in the line on the fire receive heavy plasma damage. Now, as I said, I can't say too much about this because it's a bit weird as a as a ground weapon, and it might be the best thing or the worst thing you can use, and I can't say until afterwards. And if should you get all the Subpack Energy Rebounder, you will also get 3 featured TFO reward boxes, and you will each will give you access to 1 specialization point or an enhanced universal tech upgrade. You should see which you see fit, and you also get a hold of 25,000 lithium ore, and it's issued immediately on the character who you hit claim on. This will mean that you will spend at least a good part of a week to regain that, plus whatever you've got earned that day. And if you do complete when you do complete the 14 days of the event, you can after gaining crown prize, you can unlock additional delivery more each day every time you complete the event afterwards. And you always gain 800 plus for the first day, and then 900 the next day, increased by 1,000. Sorry, 800, 8,000. That's a day's worth of dilithium on that first day, and it gets higher by 1,000 each day, for as much as you don't want. Now, if you run out of time or want to complete it quickly, you can instantly complete this event on day 1 or on the last day by paying Zen. This will be somewhat. You'll be paying for what remaining progress that you'll need, not. So it'll be 2,000 Zen, but for each single daily progress you earn, you'll reduce that by a percentage basis by 14. So if you only do 7 days of it, you'll be down to 1,000 Zen. The more you play, the cheaper the buyout option becomes quite easily, and to a point where you don't get it at all. And if you fail to get it during the event, you can always buy the token at the end of just after the event is over, so you can recover it. And if you still have any legacy tokens, which were removed quite a few years ago, you could get some legacy progress buttons on the UI, and if you only if you have those tokens to have it. And this will start on August the 16th, which is 2 days after this video goes live, and continues to the September the 6th. Console captains will receive this at some point in the future, and this was brought up by Boticus, aka Jeremy Randall. Moving on to the big event of the term is the Sagan Command Cruiser. Now this is a new ship, and will be also available from August 16th to September the 9th. Will be part of the promotional packs. Again, these console dates will be available later, and you have to be purchasing precipitating R&D and duty officer packs from this Zen Store and open it. You'll receive either 10 lobby crystals or a special requisition pack of a tier 6 promotional choice pack, in addition to what the normal contents of the R&D or the duty officer pack. And this is and to add to the list of the tier 6 starships that are included, this brings up the second Command Cruiser tier 6. Now this was recently committed to be a candidate for a flagship of the Federation, although it did end up serving into a voted position. No one could deny it could be capable of doing so if necessary. From hardened supplemental systems into powerful communications array. This veritable command center with their cells. This first of its line was commissioned as used as a stargazer, and the honor of the first ship commanded by the celebrated Admiral Jean-Luc Picard is continuing to live up to his lofty expectations in every step of the way. Now, I will point out that this ship is based on the ship that is in Star Trek Picard Season 2. You will actually get to see it quite well in the first and last episodes. This starship features a commander engineering and a command station. This means it's a full command seating and Lieutenant Commander Science Operative Station as well. Now I won't be going too much into details, but this ship is very much it's been considered by many as a tanking ship or a torpedo boat. Both of them will do reasonably well as this, and it is very much very good for this. However, you've got a universal console is not particularly considered brilliant. Universal harmonized shield barrier is basically a big floating dish in space. You can't shoot through it, the enemies can't shoot through it either, and you have to fly around it, and then anyone needs to fly around it to use it. However, it does give your ships a very good shield healing and relations to it. And other ships, its enemies will target the shields first, than other ships that may be in front of it. But I personally think this is more of a trolley console, and pretty much is like the Gorn deployable shield console, which we've had a lot of people have hate running into. I also consider this is the Starship trait variant shielding. Activating any rank of feedback pulse will trigger the effects of reverse shield polarity when activating any rank of reverse shield, and also when activating any rank of reverse shield polarity will trigger the effects of feedback pulse. Each triggered effect will be effective as the opposite bridge offshore in the same rank. These trigger effects can both last 15 seconds and do not cause additional triggers of their own. These do not cause any external cooldowns and nor have lockouts of their own. Basically, feedback pulse 3 will trigger reverse shield polarity 3. Reverse shield polarity 3 will trigger feedback pulse 3. Now I should point out a few other things, but this is not the only ship in the box. In the Infinity update, we have the Civil Spearhead, the 620 Intel Dreadnought, the Courage Command Science Destroyer, the Kirk Heavy Battlecruiser, the Inquiry Class, which is another Picard ship, the La Serena, which was in Picard and has been considered quite a few things. Pretty good. The Vulcan Experimental Scout Vessel, which is known as the nickname of the Jellyfish. The Freedom Class, which you may have seen as the Franklin. It's actually got the name Franklin on there. There is the Discovery era Constitution Worker Flight Deck Cruiser from the Star Trek Discovery. Discovery era D7, the Krenim Anorax, the Electric Cheshire, and which has got both the Intel and Command variants, and the Intel the Gemini Strike ship and the Gemini Recon ship, and the special requisition, the 23rd century tier ship, which looks like the 21st 23rd century Intel, the Enterprise A. And if you so wish, you can pick up a temporal light cruiser for if you're a Starfleet captain, the temporal D7 for Klingons, and temporal Talis for Romulans. And there's also mentions various other stuff you can pick up as well, including the Universal or the Enterprise J. And these are the following, and this packs have got containing the following are the Infinity Promotional R&D pack, both the single and 4-pack, the Delta Alliance Duty Officer pack, the Fleet Support Duty Officer pack, the Gamma Quadrant Duty Officer pack, and the Romulan Survivor Duty Officer pack, and it just talks about various other deals of the packs. It's a lot of information that which isn't really worth going on about it. I'm already making a slow week last longer than I need to. Other than people that have got an eye on this ship, but think it's not the best ship in the game, but it's already outclassed by another ship, which isn't in this set. Isn't on here. It's the Styx. But also, this week, well, this is going to be another really quick one. Is that from the 11th of August to the 30th of August, from 10 a.m. to 10 a.m. on those dates. This flash sale will run out of the key is on lockbox keys and keyring bundles. But since it's over, I'm not going to. I'll just keep it here just for the information. That is all the information I could find on for this week. Consoles got nothing at all, believe it or not. And actually, we didn't even get a patch this week, so not much else. We did get some. I looked around on Twitter and Reddit, found some additional things. Someone asked Barticus, the guy who does most of the stuff, doesn't have the global cooldown time for feedback pulse. Now, Barticus, believe it or not, has got some. Has actually replied. 30 seconds. I also want to take this opportunity to encourage all Star Trek Online players to try and use the term minimum cooldown or category cooldown to express these concepts, as global recharge or cooldown is a different concept when we're speaking about these in MMORPGs in general. And I will be trying to keep the minimum category cooldown as when I do talk about them. And it basically, Bodicus does go into some details. And basically, yeah. So I'll leave that for you to read if you so wish. But also, one final thing, I'm going to leave us with a few Food Cubes tweet of Captain Sean and someone else, and I have no context for this either. This has been Mike Scheitwriter. See you guys next time.